Greetings, Silvermoon. Coronation Court. Take 2. I apologize, the video cut out and there were large portions of it missing. So I'm just going to do this in video form and post it, and then everything will be perfect and good. So, to recap, we're starting over. First and foremost, we want to recognize and congratulate some members who have brought in new members to our community and to their family. Lord Taraka with his newest little one, and Hope and Xena with their newest little one that arrived just a week or so ago. So, congratulations and a big huzzah to you. Jumping into the awards. Sorry if I'm a little bit quicker this time. I just already did it. Oh, also, I got a gavel for court, because courts need gavels, so I'll try not to be super loud with hitting the wood. I'll try and figure out a good thingy to hit with that. But, gavel. Okay, to awards. The player known as Ruby N. Reddington, step forward, please. Ruby is a newer player to the group, and she signed up for now Queen Bean's music draw what the music inspires you competition last rain, and made a very beautiful flower that was all rainbows and like rainbow petals. It was very well done, and so for that I am awarding her first order of the dragon. And then she also won Xena's God, I wrote down what it was called. A&S competition with the prepackaged sets, and she went above and beyond with adding more detail and shading to her piece to really make it stand out, and ended up winning the competition. And so for that, we are awarding her second order of the dragon. So big congratulations there. Next up is Ryan Morningstar. First off, she has started in on teaching. She's made a few streams to show off and help teach the basics and different things of some of her favorite activities. The first being wood burning. And so for her wood burning class and demonstration that she did, I am awarding her first order of the smith. And then for her second video, which was how to make different grilled cheese sandwiches, the second order of the smith. And then for starting a YouTube channel and Facebook page for making food and teaching people how to make food and all around, which has garnered a lot of attention and a lot of traction from different people around the kingdom, called The Wooden Spoon of Silvermoon. Check it out if you have not. Give requests for what you want someone to make, or you still need to make that couscous. Or was it couscous? That kind one?
Risotto,
yeah. So for that, we are awarding her first order of the lion. Okay, now on to Lady Chameleon. A while back, Chameleon made an info sheet for the scout class, kind of breaking down what they get at each level, how it works, kind of explaining it. It was all color-coded, very handy. It helped me out a lot to really be like, ooh, I want to try scout. And so for that teaching implement, I am awarding her her first order of the Smith. And then, so, being in office is not always easy. The duties of the PM position are often overlooked and a thankless job. And it's really easy just to be like, yeah, it's getting done. She's doing the job. But a lot of people don't really see a lot of the work she puts in. When people need her, she responds right away. She gets things done. She even finds different projects and things that we didn't even know needed to get done. And she does it. It's like, holy cow. Yeah. So for that, I am awarding her her third and fourth Order of the Crown. And then, also, for her beautiful floral dress that she made, and presented, we'll try and get pictures of these items in the comments if everyone's cool with that. I'm awarding her her fourth Garber. And then, also, I'm going to stop trying to... for her entry into last reign's Iron Garber competition, which was a really amazing, two-piece outfit, with a lot of great intricate details. I'm awarding her her fifth Order of the Garber. Really fantastic pieces that I can't wait to actually see at the park. Moving on to Ares Evol. Few reigns ago, back when I was up in Mystic Seas, we had a monster garb competition. And Ares came up from Silvermoon. It was one of our barbecues, I believe. And she just blew everybody out of the water by 3 miles. With her fairy garb. It was quite amazing, and when I was going through the orc, I noticed that it wasn't in there. So, for that, I am awarding her her fourth Order of the Dragon for winning that ANS competition. Next is to Kai Soulful. Our campouts are a lot of fun. There are a lot of different activities, but they take a lot of work. And between the fighting and the eating and the drinking and the courts and all that, she put on something a little bit different and pretty special. She put on a masquerade ball contest and mask competition. That was a lot of fun. Throughout the night, I saw a lot of people going in and out. Everyone was having a good time. It was supposed to only be a couple hours, and it went for the better part of the whole night. And it brought us such joys as King Akron in a conga line and Critias twerking. So it was quite an amazing time, and she put in a lot of effort and a lot of work into that. So for that, I am awarding her her 8th Order of the Rose. Next is for Count Bane. These campouts are, as I said, a lot of work, a lot of preparation, and one of the most important parts is feeding everyone. From planning meals to getting the ingredients, slaving in the kitchen, to make sure, not just for feasts, but for breakfasts and lunches and everything in between. And then on top of that, the grand feast. And Bane has done that for the last two campouts, Pack War and Winter Bash, and it has been a service to our kingdom that can't be understated. So for that, I am awarding him his 8th Order of the Rose. Congratulations. Next is Dewey D. Rutherford. Dewey also entered into Xena's A&S contest with the prepackaged things and made quite a nice little doodad. The words are escaping me, but it was quite a nice little doodad, and so for that I'm awarding him his 1st Order of the Dragon. And then for his work and help this reign, doing what a GMR does and making sure everything we're following the Kapora, doing things correctly, and the diligence that he did in doing so, I'm awarding him his 2nd Order of the Crown. And now for something a little bit different, a little bit special. Some people, when they walk onto the field for a battle game, you look over and you see the weapon they have, and you hear crap under your breath. Because you know that person with that weapon is going to be a bad time for you. And whether it means that you're going to die a lot in that battle game, or you're going to he's going to take you out when you're right on the cusp of a kill streak and getting a new Order of the Warrior. He has shown excellence in his favored weapon. As I said, so I am awarding him the title of Dewey D. Rutherford Flailsbane. For not only does he destroy his enemies with his flail, but he destroys his flails upon his enemies. So with that, please join me in giving everybody a great big hip hip huzzah. And that is all that I have awards-wise. If you have something that you would like an awards for, please put it into the recommendation page or hit up myself or our regent, and we can definitely get that done, look at it, make sure that it's good, as I'm sure it is. And yeah, because awards are great, and it's a great way to show everybody what you've done and what you've earned, and it's just fun. So next, I wanted to give a big thank you and everyone a big huzzah to our exiting officers. Our regent and champion, Xena and Green, have did a great job in the office and doing all they could in this pandemic time, which is tough to do some of the things in offices that we all had plans to do and all of this and that. But their input and dedication into the office was appreciated. And so thank you and huzzah to you two. And now to welcome in our newest officers. We have, of course, two returning, myself and Dewey, into our positions, but the two new officers, Belneros into champion, and Ryan Morningstar into regent. Together, the three of us are really going to, the three of us there are going to try and bring a lot more activities and contests and quizzes and different things like that to help keep our populace engaged this reign. A lot of different things that we can do together, and so it still feels like that we are together and participating and all of that fun stuff until we can actually hit the field again when it is safe to do so. So congratulations to everyone and to their new officers, and a big hip hip huzzah all around. Is there anything else that you would like to there, Miss Regent? No? Okay. Then that will adjourn our coronation court for today.